I want to begin the show by discussing the Alabama Crimson Tide. So as you all know, the Alabama Crimson Tide's football team recently won the 2021 National Championship game over Ohio State, 52-24. That was, of course, recapping the 2020 season. People say it was the 2021 National Championship game. You get the point. But that was Nick Saban's 7th national title that he has won at Alabama. Nick Saban's won 7 national titles at Alabama. He's been there since 2007. And let me tell you something right now. The sad news for college football fans and really SEC fans or Buckeyes fans or Clemson fans, Oklahoma fans is this. Alabama's not slowing down anytime soon. At least that's how I feel. You know, a couple of years ago, people said that Clemson was going to run college football for the next 10 years, and maybe they will do so. Maybe that's the case. You know, Alabama has lost to them twice in 3 national championship appearances over the past couple of years. But Clemson to me is not quite Alabama. We just saw Ohio State give Alabama their best punch this year. Alabama was just clearly better. Listen, people, there's a difference between Big Ten speed and SEC speed, okay? The Big Ten is definitely the second best conference in America, but the SEC is better, okay? It's just the truth. Honestly, it's the truth. So, the reality is this. As long as Alabama is winning games and winning national titles, they're going to continue to get great players, okay? Because Nick Saban can go to high school recruits and say, if you come play for me, you're almost guaranteed to win a national title. Okay, because here's the thing. Think about this, people. Next 4 years, if you have to get this question right, or else you die. Okay, you have to answer this question right, or you're gonna die. Will Alabama win a national title in the next 4 years? If your answer to that question was yes, you prove my point. Because you're just basically admitting that you firmly believe that at some point over the next 4 years, Alabama is going to win a national title. So if you're a high school recruit and you're thinking about going to a 4-year college and playing college football, don't you want to compete with the best of the best? Don't you want to win a national championship? That's what Nick Saban is telling these kids, okay? You get to play for national titles. You get to play for me, Nick Saban. Look at the players I put in the NFL. I put studs in the NFL. You're going to compete against the best of the best. And by the way, Alabama's recruiting has been off the charts over the past couple of years. 2017, number 1 ranked recruiting class. 2018, number 5 ranked recruiting class in the nation. 2019, first. 2020, first. 2021, first. Alabama's getting all the good players. I'm sorry, people, but you have to be able to recruit at an elite level in order to win a national title. There's a reason why the Cincinnatis and the BYUs of the world are not going to win a national title. They don't have enough good players. That's the honest truth, okay? And when you put the best players in the best facilities with the best coaches, that being Alabama pretty much, because Alabama has some of the best facilities, they have some of the best coaches in the nation, it's over. And Nick Saban is 69 years old currently. He lives and breathes football. I think Nick Saban at worst is coaching for another 5 years. You know, Nick Saban has that Tom Brady quality where he just lives and breathes football. And it's his life. That's what he cares about. He's not slowing down. Like people say, oh, Tom Brady's eventually going to retire. Huh. I don't know when Tom Brady's going to retire because Tom Brady loves what he does and he continues to win. So as long as Nick Saban continues to win and continues to like coaching football, it's a wrap. Okay, I'm not going to say that Ohio State and Oklahoma and Clemson don't have a chance to pitch in and maybe win a couple of national titles along the way. But right now, Alabama's still the cream of the crop. Okay, they really are. Right now, they're a better program than Ohio State. They're a better program than Clemson, Oklahoma, Georgia, Florida, LSU. They're the cream of the crop, man. Okay, so I think that Alabama is not slowing down anytime soon. I think Nick Saban is going to be there for at least the next 5 years. If I were to bet money, they'll probably win at least 1 or 2 national titles over that time span. I really don't see anyone else challenging Alabama. Georgia's kind of close, but I don't trust Kirby Smart in big games yet. He has to prove to me that he can beat Nick Saban. I don't think Jimbo Fisher has enough good players at Texas A&M. And then at Orgeron, I think LSU was kind of sort of a one-year wonder a couple of years ago with Joe Burrow, an NFL quarterback that's really good. So that's how I feel about Nick Saban and the Alabama Crimson Tide. They're the cream of the crop of college football. And Alabama football is not slowing down anytime soon, sadly, for you college football fans out there that are rooting against Alabama. It's just not going to happen, in my opinion. I could be wrong. And I honestly hope I'm wrong, because I believe in parity. I root for parity, but I think I still think there'll be a lack of parity over the next couple of years in college football because of Alabama football. Thank you so much for watching this video today. Please also note that the Juiciest Sports Podcast is not just a YouTube channel. It is available on all podcasting platforms, including Spotify, Google Podcasts, iTunes, and Apple Podcasts. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this content with all your friends. This podcast is my favorite thing in the entire world right now. It is my passion. And I want more people to listen to this podcast. I really want this podcast to grow. Also, a fun fact about me is that I want to go into the sports broadcasting and media world once I graduate from the University of Toledo, a college in Northern Ohio. I am looking to become one of the next great sports broadcasters and analysts out in the world. And I potentially would like to start my own network if this podcast really truly grows. Or if I fall short of that goal, I would love to work for a big-time network like ESPN or Fox Sports 1. I am open to all networks. So if you believe in my dreams and you see or hear my passion through the screen, be sure to tell all your friends about the Juiciest Sports Podcast. Stay motivated, you guys. Have a God-blessed day, and I'm out.